We got action. This is a third and fourth place match. The loser here is going to finish fourth in the tournament for $1,000. Winner guaranteed third, $1,500.
I'm back on. I know y'all missed me for that last match.
Bobby, where'd you go hide, man?
Well, just talking to Ozzie Reynolds. The main squeeze.
Our man Justin won that match.
I heard he was picked up his.
They both played good.
That's good.
They both played good. Now, Shane McMahon is not out of the tournament. He's going to play the winner of this match next. We're going right through to the conclusion of the 9-ball tournament tonight, guys.
This is 8-ball. What are they playing?
9-ball. Plain old 9-ball, Bobby.
I'll take Billy for 2.
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened last night when you wanted Rob Saez. And Jason put a number on him. Beat him 9-1.
That was a crazy match, wasn't it?
That was weird. Jason Klatt is many times a Canadian champion. He has won a U.S. bar table event.
Back on here, raring to go. No, listen, I don't want to hear about you leaving tonight.
That's not me. That's my buddy Ben. I ain't going anywhere, Bob. I ain't going anywhere without you. I'm keeping you close by my side, man. I need a backup. We both need backup at our age.
No kidding.
That guy you met, Ben, he's my backup. Don't worry. I'm no dummy. I'll tell you something real quick, Bobby, man. Let's see what he does on this kick shot here. Wow. How good was that?
Look at this. He's fixing to fall up. Whoa.
He got kind of a little unlucky on that roll because it could have been out in the middle of the table. Cue ball could have been in the middle of the table, so he's got another tough shot.
This is a hard shot.
I mean, he kicked that ball in like a great one-pocket player.
This is a hard shot here, Jay.
This is just as hard.
Man, oh man, he hit that ball good, too.
I like this guy. I'll tell you what, I like this guy, Bob.
That was a hard shot on the forward.
Yeah, this guy's got a big game. How good is he going to be? This could be our next Shane Van Boening right here, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's going to be the next great player from the United States.
God, he ain't far off now.
Yeah, well, that's it. He's 19 years
you know
old.
What I mean?
He's on the improve every year.
He's not far away from playing like Shane's speed right now.
I agree.
I don't see no weakness in this game.
No, it's just a little seasoning, and you know, he's got to get the he's already got a lot of confidence playing money games. He said, I got to get used to playing these tournaments. He told me that he just started playing tournaments. He's only been a gambler the first 2 or 3 years that he was playing with the good players. Now you distracted me. I forgot what I was going to tell you about. Oh, I was going to tell you. Bobby, when I was running around like you did, when I was a young man running around playing pool, all of us, we had to play in bars because that's where we get action. That's where we can make money. And I ran around by myself. For the most part, probably 90% of the time I was alone. 10% of the time I maybe was with another player. But when I went in bars by myself, I would try to befriend the biggest guy in the bar before I ever started playing.
That's automatic.
I'd hang around for a while. I'd look and I'd see, what was going on, and I'd see a guy that everybody was kind of looking up to, and I'd find a way to talk to him and make friends with him.
That was my move.
Because I'll tell you what, there was a couple times I needed that backup later on because, my plan was to win money that night.
That was my move.
Yeah. Well, we thought the same way. We thought the same way. Yeah, there was a couple times where I got help that way. Nice break there by Billy.
You never said nothing if we're on betting on this match.
Huh?
Nothing.
I wasn't planning on it. Billy won the first game. There's no score up there yet. See, as soon as Rick Jones leaves, our scorekeeper goes back to sleep. I got to tell you, Bobby, doing that match with Rick and Brett was They were good. It was good. We did fine. So you can have confidence if you work with those guys.
It's good.
Rick is interesting. He got a lot of interesting. You know, he runs all these tournaments all over the place. So he has an interesting point of view about things.
You see how he just hit that ball?
Yeah.
Drew that ball 3 rails.
Big time. And got perfect position.
Man, he hit that ball good, telling you.
You know what I like about this guy? He finished 3rd in the first tournament, the 10-ball tournament, and he was really disappointed because he wants to win. You know, a lot of guys would be thrilled to finish 3rd in one of these fields. He wants to win. I like that.
Boy, he sure hit that last ball good. That one spun around there going around the table. Split the pocket loose.
Yeah, meanwhile, he got perfect on the 2-ball. You mark my words, you're going to hear a lot more from Billy Thorpe.
It looks like the 7 goes over here in the corner. Doesn't it? Yeah, it's got to go.
Let's get this guy on the Moscone Cup team. Come on. I'll tell you what, Justin's going to pick up a lot of Moscone Cup points this week. He's going to move up there in the rankings. Oscar didn't gain any. He's playing the side pocket. Oscar didn't get any points because he got eliminated before he made the final 64 over there in China, so he gained no points.
He got knocked out over there?
Yeah. Corey made the final. What did he make? Final 64. He got knocked out before the final 32.
What are they playing over that 8-ball game?
Yeah, it's the World 8-ball. It's big money. I mean, it's like
those
50.
Those weird tables with the
No, it's not that kind. It's not Chinese 8-ball. It's regular 8-ball.
On what, 9-foot tables?
Yeah. But it's big money. It's like a $300,000 tournament, $50,000 on top, something like that, you know. Bobby, these days the biggest tournaments are all overseas. Yeah. And mostly in China. Well, the one in Dubai, that World 9-ball last month, that was $40,000 first prize. Shane got $20,000 for second. It's not tennis or golf money, but it's better than some sports.
Mm-hmm. Like which ones?
Volleyball, table tennis. There's a few. Well, I'm serious. I mean, they got professional circuits, too. If you're the world table tennis champion, you win about $8,000. I check out those prize funds. Jason put that soft break down. He got a little bit of a tough angle on this 1-ball. This is not as easy as he'd like for his opening shot. That's the 2-ball near the side pocket, so if he can cut the 1 in and going back and forth across the table, even if he hits the 6, he should have a shot at the 2. He's cutting it. I don't think he's banking this ball. Banking is not his strong point. So he's going to, but he cuts the balls pretty nice, just like that. He sliced it right in, but see what happened? He hit that 7-ball and went the wrong way. He needed to go across the table flat, you know, just straight across.
Now on the monitor, it looks like he can cut it in the side.
He can cut it in the side, but
he's going toward that corner pocket too. If he.
Let's see how he holds the cue ball for the 4, though. That's going to be the trick.
I don't know how he's going to avoid scratching in the corner on this one unless he kind of stabs it. There he goes. There he goes.
Wow, he had inside English on that ball.
That's a good shot there.
That's pretty hard to do.
Jack
up like that and hit that ball with inside English. The 4 will pass the 9, and that's the 5 on the side rail. I think you play position to get under the 5-ball here. Don't try to get above it.
Yeah, just roll it, go to the end rail and come over toward the side. Just like that.
Ooh, he almost missed that ball.
Yeah. He's good. He'll shoot the 6 in the same hole.
I'd like to see Jason start playing good again. He kind of had a slump for about a year. I think he had some personal issues going on that did affect him. You know, you got to have your life in order to play good pool. Let's just say that. If you got things on your mind, whether it's job related or relationship related, it will affect your ability to play. It's a distraction. When you and I were young and traveling all over the country, we had no distractions because we had no connections anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, we were on our own. The only person I worried about then was me.
I didn't own a refrigerator for 30 years, probably. You know, really didn't.
I didn't have a permanent residence, you know, till I was in my late 20s. And
I didn't have a driver's license for 10 years.
Wow.
Honestly,
How about Keith? No social security number, no nothing.
Nice shot.
You drove without a driver's
for
license?
10 years.
Wow, not me. All right, Jason's going to get on the board. I got my driver's license taken away for speeding tickets. You know, I was running around in that Corvette for a long time. That was a good escape vehicle, though. You could get away fast in a Corvette.
What year was that?
67.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy coming over here. He's smiling at us like he.
Seeing y'all in the flesh. I read both of your books and then just bought you the last one just a minute ago.
Nice.
Well, I appreciate it, man. We got a. That's Cotton. That's me. What's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name's Billy Watson.
Billy Watson.
From Virginia. Yeah, boy, I just bought your second one.
Thank you, Billy.
I read both of mine.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you talk about, he just died a couple of months ago. Cole Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cole Dixon, and you played him a challenge and beat him.
On the bar table.
Hey, Billy, give us just a minute here. We can talk after this match is a good time. We'll talk to you, okay? But right now we're kind of tied up here. Okay.
Come back when the match is over.
That's nice when people come up, but it's not really a good time because he you know, that's a guy that wants to sit and talk.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But listen, if they're buying our books, I got to thank them. I love it, Bobby, when they say I loved your book. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
The acknowledgment's as good as the money.
No, I don't know about all that. Maybe to you.
You know what I hear a lot? Guys tell me that I read your book straight. He said I couldn't put it down. I read it in 2 days. Read straight through.
I've had a lot of guys say they've read my book 2 and 3 times. Like, dude, you need to get
another
right. book.
That's me. I've had that too, where they say, well, I read it like every time I fly. I read it. I say, what?
That's funny.
I mean, you read it once, you read it. Meanwhile,
I tell them gals when you get to the nasty part, read slow.
You're funny.
Yeah, whatever. You know, it's all fun. It's all fun and games. Let's see what he does here. The 4 doesn't go. Any of these pockets down here, Jay.
He's got to get below the 4 somehow. He might go if he goes forward. He might bump it.
He's going in between the 4 and 8. We'll shoot the 4 down there in the corner.
Watch how accurate he is with his cue ball. Watch how accurate he is. You see that? That's what he wanted. He wanted to get past it. He rubbed it a little bit. He's going to have to shoot. I don't think he can shoot it past the 5. I think he's got to shoot it up in the corner.
He does.
That's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
If he hadn't rubbed it like that, he'd have perfect position.
Straight in. By him rubbing the 8, it made the cue ball come over to the right a little bit. Well, it's hard to tell this angle on this ball. On the computer, it looks like on the monitor, it looks like he just go straight back and straight across. And you look at the table, and he can't do it. You know what I mean, Jay? Look.
Yeah.
Looks like he can just go straight across the table and back over. He's going around these balls. He's going behind these balls.
This makes it a little bit tougher.
I don't know, really. No, I think it's.
If he doesn't get behind the 8, if he doesn't get behind the 8, and he did, that was the danger with that shot. Well, Billy's not too happy about that, but nobody did that but him.
Well,
I always say these balls are inanimate objects.
And he can barely kick at that rail. He's got a mass say to get around the 8 just to hit the rail.
He could go 2 rails around the 6 ball and hit it, you know. Oh, he's going across table. He's going back and forth.
Yeah.
He's got enough room. He's going to hit it. You know what? Look at how good he did that, Billy. Look at that. Excuse me, Bobby. Look at how good he did that.
You thought you was talking to Cardone.
Yeah, I did for a minute.
You did.
You ever do any shows with?
I've done a couple commentaries. Yeah, he's pretty. We laugh at each other. He's funny.
We do too. But man, me and him argue. We hardly ever agree on what's the right shot or what's the. He's funny, man. He's hard-headed, but Billy's great. Billy's great. I'm so lucky I've known him so long. I won some money betting on him, I'll tell you that.
He's one of the smarter pool players of all time.
All you had to do is follow him around and bet on him every match he played for 20 years, and you'd have made $1 million.
Yeah.
Every time I seen him match up, I always side bet on him for a long, long time.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Jason's got the 9 in the way. He'd like to kick behind it and knock the 5 up table. It's going to be hard to do from where he is, though. He's trying to spin into the ball, though. He's going to the end rail, spinning with right English. He hit it good. That's what he wanted to do.
That's unlucky there.
Yeah, that was really a bad break for him, but it's going to be hard for Billy to hold the cue ball. I mean, he's going to have to hit it the length of the table and baby the ball, unless he wants to go around up and down the table.
I think it's sitting pretty close to the hole.
Can he hit it slow?
Yeah, I think so.
He's got to see, he's going up and down. That didn't work.
He was trying to do that dipsy doodle thing. You know what I mean?
Maybe. You mean with force follow?
And just kind of.
I'm not sure. It looked like he was trying to hit a thing. You see, there are things, Bobby, he still needs to learn. I
don't know what he was going to do there. He was in a tough spot.
Here comes our friend Ravi into the arena. Best dressed every day.
I was out there talking to him a while ago. He's a character.
Yeah. Very intelligent man. And wealthy, too.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
His shoes cost like a lot of money.
You got to salute hustling. Salute. Hustling, USA. Tony Hargan. You know, he played in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah. He was a starting receiver for University of Oregon for 3 years, and then he played 1 or 2 years in the NFL before he hurt his knee and was out. I think he had played 1 full season. But he made it. He made it to the NFL.
What do you think he's going to do here, Jay? I think he just got to go ahead and just bank it to 6.
Try to make it?
And just, I don't know what else he can do. There's no ducking here.
Well, the good thing is the cue ball's out in the table a little bit. If it was against the rail, it'd be an extremely hard shot. It's a hard shot, but it's makeable. He's banking it right where he's at, right underneath his arm. Let's see. It ain't going to go 2 rails.
I don't know why he did it like that. I would have banked it toward the other pocket.
Yeah, he just was. You know, that's one of those things. Where are you more comfortable? And he was comfortable going that way.
And
He put a good stroke on it. He just, the difference between making that ball and hitting it like that could be a fraction of an inch on the object ball.
Oh yeah.
You know that. You banked
he
the
didn't
balls.
have to, but hit it a little bit, cut a little bit more. He would have made it. Yeah.
Jason's got perfect position to go 2 rails around on top of the 8. We're going to be tied, 2 games apiece. He's okay here. He can just draw the cue ball back about 6 inches or so, like that. I mean, if you got 100 pairs of $2,000 shoes,
You're doing all right for yourself.
that's $200,000 in shoes. I'm sure he's got $1 million wardrobe.
Oh, is he a lawyer or something? No,
Yeah.
he's a doctor.
He was a doctor. He was
Yeah.
a doctor. Retired now. But I think he still has interest in clinics and stuff like that.
Doctors make money, well, I'll tell you.
Well, some make a lot more than others.
Mm-hmm.
If they syndicate themselves out with clinics and that kind of thing. That way you got a lot of doctors working for you. My father was a surgeon, a urologist. He was the chief of staff of 2 hospitals in Dayton,
Wow,
Ohio.
really?
2 hospitals. I could have been a doctor, Bobby, but shame on me. I was gambling from the time I was 11 and 12 years old. You know, pitching pennies and nickels and quarters.
Yeah.
I like to gamble. You know, play cards. We had organized card games. By the time we were 13 or 14, we had where you might make a $20 score.
I was going to school. In the 9th grade, I got put in jail. And then I had to leave the United States. They was trying to make me a ward of the state because my father was dead. They were going to put me in reform school for 3 years. So I went down to Mexico and hung out down there. Old Mexico.
And how old were you, 14?
15.
15. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Where were you in Mexico?
All over. Anywhere I could go. Piedras Negras, Nuevo Laredo, Villacuña. I was all over the place.
Did you learn to speak Spanish?
No, nah.
Really?
Didn't learn a word.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I was down there for quite a while. That's where I got married down there.
Jason's soft break is not working as well as some. I think that one will pass the 4 and go in the corner pocket, though.
When I was down there, it was safe. I didn't have no problem.
Yeah, before all the cartels and
Yeah,
all that kind of nonsense.
I never had a problem.
I played pool around Mexico, down in Tijuana and what do they call it, Ciudad Juarez,
Well, if he makes this one, he's going to go ahead a game, and I think the one ball goes, Jay. Looks like it goes right down the rail.
He's just got to be careful sliding over on that 2. He doesn't get behind the 7 ball. He's okay. He's okay.
Shoot the 2 and the 4, 2 and 4 on the side, and he's out. 5.
Yeah, he can just shoot the 2 and roll forward.
Yeah.
The 5 is the only tight ball. It's close by the 6 there. But if he gets below the 4 where he can get up above that 6 ball for the 5, he'll be all right. Yeah, that 8 ball helped him there a little bit. He's going to slow roll this 4 ball too. Jason could take the lead in the match. Nicely done.
When does the 8 ball start?
It started. They've been playing. They started matches at 1 o'clock today. That's why all these tables are going. They are playing 8 ball. The only 9 ball going on now is right here.
And what match is this? The quarterfinals?
This is semifinals.
Oh, okay.
Shane McMahon's going to play the winner of this match, and the winner of that will play Justin in the finals. Here's Justin. Justin's got a chance to double dip this tournament, win 2 divisions. And there's $1,500 on top for the all-around champ, so he'd already have almost $10,000 locked up. Jason looks pretty sharp today. I'll tell you what, the way they're playing, Bobby, this is how the first match looked. It was like all runouts, runouts. It's like, who's going to break serve? That first match went, what was the final score? I think 9-6, 15 games. Probably 10 out of the 15 games were break and run. At least.
Poke me. She keeps poking me.
Huh? Who's that? One of your harem?
My friend.
Your friend. Friend with benefits? That's what Mika used to always say to me. You got friends with benefits, Jay. I didn't know what he meant at first, but I caught on. I'm a slow learner. Jason Klatt's having a good tournament here. Hails from Toronto, Canada. I think Billy Thorpe's from Toledo, Ohio. I knew a good player from there many, many years ago, Teddy Elias, but I don't know if you knew him.
I knew him.
Yeah. Real good straight pool player.
Yes.
He would gamble, too.
I think he's another one that played at his house.
Yeah, exactly. He had an epic game with Johnny Irvolino there. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
No. Will the 3-ball go here? Yep.
Yeah. Boy, that's a tight fit. That's like threading the needle here.
Yeah, he's got a half a pocket.
Well, the good news, see, he's so close to it. You wouldn't want to shoot that one from distance. Billy don't waste any time, does he?
He might be trying to play this. No, the 7-9. He might have to play a carom on the 9, which he probably will.
It looks like I think the 7 passes.
Does he go by there?
Yeah, I think so. He sees it and shoots it. He knows exactly what he's got to do all the time. He's going to take a good look at this one. It's a tight fit, but I think he can squeeze it by there. It's another ball he wants to get relatively close to. You don't want to shoot this from distance. That should be good. Just don't touch the 9. If that 7 ball touches the 9 at all, it ain't going in. Well done, Billy. Going to be tied again, 3 games apiece. This is kind of what happened last night when Jason played Rob, as they were giving each other the last ball or two. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
The future of billiards training is here. Introducing the DigiCue, a small electronic coach that fits inside of a custom rubber housing and attaches to the butt end of any pool, snooker, or carom cue. Simply slide the DigiCue onto the butt end of your cue, push the power button, and then play the game of your choice. The DigiCue constantly monitors your stroke for inconsistencies and gives you immediate feedback by silently vibrating when it detects jab strokes, steering, body English or movement, standing up during your stroke. The DigiCue will force you to bear down on every shot. It will condition you to keep your head and body still during your follow-through, leading to a lasting improvement in the consistency of your stroke. The DigiCue comes in 3 different modes: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Get serious about your game. This is Cue Training Evolved. Can you beat the DigiCue?
Jason Klatt to break. We're tied 3 games apiece. There is no rule in this tournament that the 2 has to be in back, so it's basically a random pattern other than the 1 in front and 9 in the middle. One of the conversations we had, Bobby, was about the break shot. You know, when Rick was sitting in with me, and he said, we're going to discuss putting the 9 ball on the spot. I said, you might also want to think about having 3 balls past the side pocket, because that way they've got to at least hit at medium speed.
Yeah. I don't know how to. I wouldn't know what to do or say in the whole situation. I don't like putting a 9 ball on the spot. And that's one
Well,
thing.
it stops them from making that corner ball every time. Of course, these guys are going to figure out something anyway. Jason has trouble getting a shot at the 1. His soft break is not as effective for some reason. He doesn't have any trouble making the corner ball, but it's a pretty tough 1 ball down the rail. And if he shoots it down the rail, he's got to go back and forth across the table and make sure he gets down low enough so he can shoot the 2 in the side. He did it. Well done.
Nice shot, wasn't it? Yes.
Looks like he could just.
Yes, sir.
I think he can just roll forward and take the 4 in the side. He might, if he's straight enough, he can draw back and shoot the 4 in the corner.
No, I think he's going to just.
He's got to shoot the 4 in the side. That's the angle he's got.
Make sure he don't get behind the 6.
Yeah. He'd like to put the cue ball just right in between the 5 and the 6, right in that opening.
I would just come. I'd just shoot the ball, not tap the 6. Come in behind it. Just
Yeah, come in behind and tap the
tap
6.
it out
That
of the
would be
way.
good. That would be good.
Oh, he could hear us.
Mm.
Billy said he heard us.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Billy. Oh, he's drawing the ball. I think he wanted to hit the 6 there, and he didn't. It looked like he was drawing into the 6 ball. But he's got the 4 up in the corner. He's going to slide above the 5 like
I swear,
that.
man, I wish we had one of those microphones.
We're all right. We just get a little carried away once in a while. It's not so bad. And I'm glad that the players let us know.
It's just to know what you just can't tell how loud you're talking.
Hey, listen, he didn't do what we said anyway. He didn't pay. Bobby don't pay attention to us. We don't know how to play anymore. Hey, look, these guys know nothing about our playing. You know, I've had guys come to me and say, "Jay, do you play pool?" I say, "I play a little bit."
You're always undercover, though. That ain't nothing new.
I get a game about once a year. Really. That's right. I get a game. I like to play $50 or $100 one pocket. I'm comfortable with that. If I can win myself a little lunch money, I'm happy.
Yeah, he said, "Sorry, Billy, we didn't know he could hear us." He didn't do what we said anyway, right, Jay?
Well, he tried to tap the 6. I think he did. Just turned out all right, though, because he went down and came back up and had that 4 in the corner.
We need a spotter down there to tell us when they can hear us.
I can ask that. Get my buddy down there, Angel. He'll tell us. He's sitting right in front.
You should ask him.
I'll ask him after this match. I'm waiting for we got a pizza coming soon, man.
You see me keep
And chicken wings.
And I keep staring. I keep watching, looking at the door.
They're not coming to the door. I gotta run outside and meet them outside.
Like right there, though, right?
No, I gotta meet them to the right. You know, to the entrance to the right there. When you go out there. I'll find him. There's Southwest Al. These guys are carving up these racks, aren't they? I think, you know, for this level of player, and these are among the best bar table players in the world right here. You know, that's one of the things I was saying. The best bar table players in the world are still American. But for them, this game 9-ball is really too easy anymore. 10-ball and 8-ball, that's got a little challenge to it. He's playing the combination this time. He went a little further than he wanted, but I think he can handle it. Just want to hit the 7 into the top side of the 9-ball. I like his chances on this.
Ain't as easy as it looks. You think? It was.
I think it's just all break and run out, break and run out, break and run out until somebody finally makes a mistake. See, Bobby, that whole controversy yesterday just all blew over today. You know what I mean?
Until you get on AZ Billiards and read it.
It's all, as far as I'm concerned, it's done.
Oh, yeah.
It's ancient history.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to start something new today. You know, us two together, we're troublemakers. Each of us on our own, we're good boys.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. We're on our best behavior. But
I was like a little altar boy when you were over there walking around.
Me too. Oh, I was as sweet as could be when I was working with Rick and Brett. There comes another troublemaker now.
This can be a little tricky here. Can he go straight up down the table without hitting the 4? Yeah, I think so. But it's close. He's going to be tracking toward the 5 and 6, but I think he can.
It's a tough shot. It's a tough cut. Number one, it's a tough cut, but position's even tougher. He's got to hit it with slight right English. He's got to miss the 5 and the 6 when he comes down table too. Well, he missed everything there. This is kind of the first chink in the armor, but look what happened.
Yeah, I don't think the 2. He's gonna have to bank
4
the
and
2.
4 and 2 got tied up. The 2 will bank, but
Billy banks like a monster, so it should be no problem.
He tried to break it out.
I don't know what he's going to do here, Jay.
Got that 100 you owe me? My friend Ben just joined us up here. You came at a good time, Ben. Pizza's on the way.
I'm serious.
What do you think, Bobby? Can you come across the 2-ball and put the cue ball behind the 4, or is it just too delicate?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Jay.
He's got a bad angle to bank this ball.
Yeah, it's just not good.
I'd try to hit the 2 really soft. Because if you lay it on the rail, you're not giving up anything. I mean, the 2 won't go past the 7.
I would do this.
He's got something in mind. Look, he looks like he's shooting.
No, he's ducking. I'm telling you, this is a shot like that.
I don't like that shot. I'm sorry. I don't think
I would. You know what? I would.
He gave up a shot.
Yeah, he didn't hit it right.
I think you're supposed to come across the 2-ball just nice and soft.
Yeah.
Because you can leave it behind the 4 for sure.
Would have been better than this.
Yeah. Well, Jason missed the 1 ball, and Billy did not take advantage of it. Jason can cut that 2 past the 4. And the 5 looks like it will pass the 9 down in the corner as well. Jason cuts those balls so good. Well, you know, he's from Canada, so he grew up playing snooker. Those guys all shoot so straight.
Yeah. Come up short here, big time.
Yeah, he wanted to get that cue ball over there at least another foot to the left.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he's got both bottom corner pockets.
I don't know how he wound up so bad like that. I didn't see the shot because the ball he just shot in was sitting right by the hole.
He got underneath it. Let's see what kind of angle he's got to get on the... Well, I think if he cuts the 6 in the left side pocket and goes up table, he can get right over on the same rail as the 7.
Yeah, he'll hit probably 3 inches from the pocket. What is that? I think that's the pizza.
No. Not yet. I thought so, but I'm wrong. Here we go.
Is that it?
Hello? You outside?
Well, Jason just went ahead 5-4, racing to 9. he's in a little bit of a dilemma here. I can't tell if he can hit the one on the side. No, he can't. Nope, I can see from here. I don't know where he's going to push. This is a hard push from here without the guy coming back with another safety to put it right back on you. And I'll tell you what's going to happen here. He's going to shoot this ball. He's going to hit the one with top right. He's going back behind these other balls, I believe. I think. I think he's going to put the cue ball, go 2 rails, and try to get behind these balls down here. That's the idea. As long as he don't hit nothing, he just don't make sure he don't hit the 3 or the 4. Just like that, but he's got to make sure he hit these balls. He got there. Good shot. Steve. Gotta get some. I'm back on. Yep. He's kicking 2 rails behind this. So you got to make sure he don't slide right across and scratch. Just like that. Boy, hit it nice. Nice speed. Nope, he didn't get there. I believe he left him. I think he left him where the 1 goes. I think he's straight in, not straight in, but I think he can make the 1 in the corner. We'll know here shortly. Has he got his jumper out? No. No. He's probably going to try to hit the 4 here. Oh no, he missed it. Boy, he really let up on that stroke. He was trying to slowly draw his ball, and he just let up. Let up on his stroke and just missed everything. I don't know what he was thinking there. I don't know what he was thinking there. Well, if the 6 doesn't, he might be having to play the 6-7 combination here, because I don't believe the 6. No, it doesn't. The 6 doesn't go by the 7. But if he gets down here just right, it's not too tough a shot. It looks like he got pretty good. Well, he got dead perfect to get on this ball, too. Nice shot, Jason. Dead perfect. Nice and easy. There you go. Just like, oh, he missed it. Well, he jumped up. You see how he jumped up? Jeez Louise, how do you miss a ball like that? He just jumped up. That was a huge game, too. 2-game lead. Look at this. He's going to leave himself funky. That can only be like the worst place it could get.
I'm coming in to join you here, Cotton.
Jay's down there trying to find the pizza.
Oh, is that where he went?
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice shot. He hit that really nice.
Shoot, Jay did. Extra nice. Extra nice. That was a giant game. I can't believe that Jason. Did you see the combination he's jumped up on?
He jumped up, yeah.
Jumped out of his chair.
Yeah, he did. I saw him talking to himself afterwards, too.
Man, and he really jumped up. Just stood straight up. And the ball before that, he jumped up and let up on his stroke twice. Yeah, that was just, what is it? That's probably the biggest flaw anytime, I guarantee you, Mary, 9 times out of 10 when people miss a ball, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
They jump up.
Gotta stay still.
9 times, you gotta stay down.
Yeah.
And the older you get, the more you jump. Really?
Don't tell me things like that.
You know?
The older you get, the more you know that can go wrong.
You need to get like a back brace.
Yeah. Here comes James. Sans Pizza, though.
What's he say?
Let's see any.
I don't know what he's.
I don't know if we're going to get this pizza or not. They're giving me a hard time. They want me to come to the main entrance of the hotel. I told them where to bring it. I'm not walking all around the hotel. How are we doing here? I missed one game. It must have been a long game. Did they take a break or something, Bobby? Huh? Did they take a break? Because the score was 5-4 when I left.
No, it's a safety. A lot of safeties. A lot
of,
a couple of kicks and different things.
Well, I was trying to pick up our food delivery, but they seem to be lost in space.
I knew that was going to happen. I could tell. There's only like 20 entrances here.
Well, you know, they say that they deliver to the hotel, and I told them where we were, and then they said I have to go to the main entrance of the hotel, and I said I'm not going to do that. I'm glad I didn't give them my credit card. I told them I'm going to pay cash when they deliver it. So it's kind of on them. They made the pizza. If they want somebody to get it, they're going to have to find the way to get it to us.
Do they know where we're at back here?
I've told them 3 times. This is the Paradise Event Center. You were right, Mary. That's the name of this. Anyway, let's play pool. You know, there's only 2 things going to happen. Either we're going to get it or we won't. I left my buddy out there looking for him, you know, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
So either somebody's going to bring us a pizza or they're not. I kind of like that idea, but it might be a futile effort. My heart was in the right place, guys. Jason's maintaining a 1-game lead. Mary, how's the 8-ball going for you? Tell us some good news. Just one match?
Only one match. I'm still in. I couldn't get 5.
Okay, Jason's going to take a break now. All right, we're going to take a little time out, guys. I guess Billy's playing. He's got every right to if it's his break. You really can't take a break on when the other guy's turn is at the table. But Billy went ahead and broke the balls, and
we're back on, folks. I have been on my best behavior. I'm telling you today, it's just crazy, Jay.
what's wrong with you, Bob?
I don't know. I'm just feeling all just mellow today. I had my little temper tantrum last night.
You chilled out. You chilled out, man.
Yeah. A little temper tantrum last night.
You never had no temper tantrum. You're all right. This is the way this match has gone from the beginning. They've been separated by one game all the way.
They have. It's pretty. It's just.
Actually, the last match looked the same way.
I'm telling you, I like this alternate the break. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, the pressure's on every time you break the balls.
And people say, "Oh, no, we want to see a pat." No, I don't want. You know, it's fun to watch somebody run 6 or 7 racks, but it's more fun to watch them
Battle back and forth.
back and forth. I mean,
Yeah.
it's much more exciting than hill matches. You want to watch a game where somebody wins 9 to nothing. I don't. I like it when it's like this. Here comes Conrad Berkman.
Yeah. We wish.
Yeah, he's dead, ain't he?
Yeah, we lost Conrad.
Billiard news.
He's not the original creator. It was a man named Earl Newby. But Conrad took it over, back in the mid-'60s. The first person I ever wrote for was Conrad Berkman. I wrote a story about a pool tournament. I sent it to him. It was a long column. He sent me a check for $50. I couldn't believe it. I actually got paid to write something. That was the first paid writing gig I ever had. I was like, I wanted to frame it, but, I needed the money. So I cashed that check.
I'm like an eagle out on this door watching that big old pizza box coming in. I don't see nothing.
Well, let me tell you something. That guy Ben I sent out there, if anybody can find him, it's him. He's a bulldog. So, well, I'm a little disappointed. I have a sense that the driver got frustrated and went and just left.
Well, I knew that was going to happen before he even.
How did you know?
Because there's 400 doors here.
I told him where we were, and I told him where to come. But the driver that called me spoke broken English. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
he sounded like he was perhaps Hispanic, and he was kind of no comprende.
He might spit on the pizza.
Yeah. Well, he lost his tip too. That's the bad news for him. I would have given him a tip. I'd give him like a $5 tip. But I'm going to give him a tip now. Don't bet the horses.
That's right.
Let's see if Jason can keep the pressure on here. The 2 ball's right out in the middle, so it's not hard to get position on the 2 this time.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Just don't do that.
But he's supposed to come straight up the table.
Can he see it? No, he's hooked.
He's supposed to come straight up the table, not even be near there,
Here, I just got done saying the 2 ball's out in the open, and he found a way to get himself hooked.
He should have come straight down the table.
He can't see enough to make it. He can see the top edge of the ball, but isn't it funny? Pool is a game of minute fractions of an inch, and he's just a minute fraction the wrong way. He looks like he's trying to hit a little quarter masse shot. I don't know if he got it. He did.
Look at this.
Now is he stuck on the 6 too?
He can't hit the 4.
He's well, once you get off, it's hard to get back on again. Yeah. If he's hooked on the 6, it's worse.
Here comes our chip backer.
Yeah.
Don't be giving out my phone number over the air.
Oh, I didn't. I gave him the first 3 numbers. Mary stopped me.
He's going rail first. He's trying to kick into this ball. Good luck. Oh, my goodness. How about that shot?
That's
These
great.
guys are coming up with all kinds of shots today. In the last match, Justin kicked a couple balls in. Well, that's the last time I ever order out from a hotel. That didn't work out so well.
I would have. I knew they wasn't going to get there with it. I just knew it.
You live here. You know better than me. That's the first time I've ever done that. And I thought, well, that'd be nice. We'll get a big piece, so we'll have some chicken wings, and we'll have a little feast up here. But it looks like that's not going to materialize. That was a pipe dream, folks.
There's just too many ways. There's too many doors here. Too many places to go. You know, there's too many.
Yeah, well.
I can't believe the guy just didn't park his car and find us.
Well, you would think so. You know, if I've been in casinos playing poker, and they'll come find you at the table.
Yeah.
They'll come to the poker room.
I mean, why could the guy just not park his car, come in and say, "Where's the Paradise?" or whatever, and
It's the Paradise Event Center. That's the name of this room. It's not hard to find. Anyway, that's how they do business.
look at this shot.
He got him. He
Yeah,
got him.
Wasn't nothing to it.
Look at this. Billy's going right over the top of that 6 ball. We're going to have to forage for food again, Bobby, like we do every day.
I know. I don't like this shot, but we'll see what he has.
He went over both balls, didn't he? Wow.
He's really been losing his composure this match.
Yeah, he gets frustrated. He still gets very frustrated, but what can you do? You know, Jason put him in a bad spot. He hit the ball the best he could, and he missed.
Yeah.
You know, don't get mad at yourself. He puts a lot of pressure on himself that way.
Yeah. And this is the loser's bracket match, too.
That's right. Loser of this match will finish 4th, $1,000. Billy was 3rd in the 10 ball. So he's making some money, but it's really not what he wants. He wants to book a winner. Billy's very frustrated here. Meanwhile, he can break and run and tie it up again. Now it's getting the critical stages of the match.
Yeah, he's got to win this game or Jason will be on the hill.
With a 2-game lead.
Yeah.
Well, this is the way the match has gone for like the last 8 games. Is Klatt wins a game ahead, Thorpe wins, ties up. Klatt wins, Thorpe wins. So if he follows form, he's going to break and run.
Well,
If he doesn't allow it to upset him too much from the last game. What was that, Bob?
I like the name Thorpe.
Yeah, like Jim
Jim
Thorpe.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same spelling, too.
I know, yeah. I know that, yeah. Come on, get out there, 1.
Just back and forth across the table for the 3 ball. Boy, he rifled that one.
He better get off the rail here. He's in trouble.
He's going to be on the rail. He is in trouble. That's the 4 all the way up table by the 7 ball.
That's bad roll. That's bad luck there. That's just a bad luck there to go that many rails back and forth to stop to where you can't do nothing. You know, all he can do is roll it in and play the 4-7 combination. Or if he was off the rail, he could draw back down there. The 4-7 is not that tough if he just rolls a 3 in. And plus the 4 will stay down there right by the 7 where he needs it. This is a key shot here. He shot too hard. I think he's going to bank this 4 back.
Yeah, he's going to shoot it. He wants to shoot. I could see it. He's
banking this 4 back to his left.
I'm going to tell you what, he's a favorite. He's a favorite on this shot.
Missed it.
Hurry up ball, hurry up ball. Nope. He didn't miss it by much. That could be the opening Jason needs.
You know what, he hit it so hard.
He framed it.
Yeah, and look where and look where his cue ball ended up. He was like way out of line.
Well, he could have made the 5 from there, but
Yeah,
he'd have been all right if he'd have made it.
but he hit it so hard.
That was a little bit of that frustration showing Bobby.
It was. And look at this. The 7-9's like, not the 6-9's wired. Not wired, but there's no way to miss it.
He can just roll forward about not even a foot.
You see the 9 is like a rail off the rail enough to where it's a hanger. You know?
He's got the perfect angle to get on the 6. Just like that. He's right on it. He's right on it. It's almost unmissable.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have to hit the rail first, and come up across the ball to miss it. I don't think he will.
No, this ball's going.
Now Jason's on the hill. And breaking.
You don't remember, but years ago, I'm sure you remember, but there went through a period to where Varner got every roll, every match, like he was playing somebody they miscued like on the 9 and on the hill. Remember that?
I remember when he missed that ball in the U.S. Open in the finals with Siegel. He missed the out ball in the side pocket, and the cue ball ended up rolling up and freezing against the 9.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And Siegel was so frustrated he just jammed at the balls.
Yeah,
he could have played safe.
But Nick did that in several tournaments.
Yeah,
got lucky liking it.
Yeah.
Not that he's a
great player
all around.
Wasn't there one year Nick won? That year he won like 11 tournaments. It was just crazy.
He played everything good too.
Yeah.
Banks, one pocket,
everything.
Pool,
Didn't have a weakness.
I'll tell you something. When them balls are sitting out there, you can go ahead and bet he's going to get out.
Here comes Ben, and he doesn't have any pizza.
I think he's got some pizza sauce on his cheek.
Got frustrated. They quit. That's all. Thanks.
You got to call back and order another one.
All right.
Boy, and I was really looking forward to that pizza.
Shut up, Bobby. I don't want to hear about it. I'm very upset about that. I waited an hour for that.
I'm telling you, I've been thinking about it since you ordered it too. I'm like, yes. Oh man. Where'd you order it from?
Shut up! I'm not talking about it no more. I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood right now. Don't poke me. Don't poke the bear. That's the 2 right against that 6 ball. I mean, conceivably, he could make the 1 and go behind the 5 and break the 2 out.
Yeah, it's right.
He's got the right angle. Yeah. That's what he's trying to do. Did he hit it? He got it. Nice shot there, Jason. He's got the 2 up in the corner.
Yeah.
It's all his now. I mean, if he makes that 2 up in the corner, it's chopped liver from there. Oh, he went for the combination. I don't know about that shot. Look where he left that 4 ball. Boy,
I would have shot the 2.
He gave a little life to Billy there.
I don't think he can cut. Can he cut?
Why
this
didn't
ball
he shoot? If he shot the 2 up in the corner, everything's hanging.
I know.
I mean, you know that shot's dangerous like that. If the 2 falls off either way to the side pocket, he's got a problem here. Playing safe.
No, I don't think he can cut this ball.
I don't think so. He's going to try and hide the cue ball between the 8 and 9, I think, behind the 8 and 9. I don't see him cutting this one in.
I don't know if he can bank it across the side and hide behind those balls. It might just hit the point. That's a shot like that.
That's what he's going for.
Yeah, that's a shot.
He did it. He did a good job. Wow, he did a real good job.
No,
especially putting that
he can't hit it.
2 ball right on top of the 5.
He can't hit it.
Never say never, but I don't know how.
I'll lay you 3-1.
50. I want 50 to 1 on this one.
Yeah.
If you'd have seen that shot Manny Perez shot in the U.S. Open, he shot an Efren type Z shot.
Did he?
And hit a ball from nowhere.
Look at this. I don't think
yeah, he wants to go 3 rails, end rail, side rail, end rail, and then hit the ball. I mean, it's possible, but it's so hard to control the cue ball when you hit it like this. Nope. Ball in hand. I think this match is going to be over, folks. What time you got, Bob?
5:15.
Oh, and our next match is scheduled 5:30, so we ain't got enough break to go get any food.
Ain't gonna get no pizza today.
You're off my pizza list now, man. You're rubbing it in.
I think I jinxed it.
The pizza man, he did not deliver.
I think I jinxed it getting that no meat on there on that half.
No, you didn't jinx nothing. The guy was, he was unwilling to take that extra step to make his delivery. You go to extra lengths and you get a little bigger tip, but he didn't want to do it. And this will do it. Billy Thorpe shakes hands. He's out of the tournament in 4th place. He's got a 3rd and a 4th. And Jason Klatt will be playing next against Shane McMahon, 5:30.